streaming on SnoozeTube, otherwise known as YouTube. This is the Lamenite Mega Upload Stream Dream at 40,000 kilobits per second on a fiber connection with a gigabit up and down, which makes it asymmetrical, I believe. I believe that's what's called an asymmetrical connection. But if you're out there, if you're in the chat, why don't you look that up? Why don't you go to fucking ChatGPT or some shit? Look that up for me. Alright. I don't have a direct neural interface to an AI just yet, like Case in the Neuromancer, but eventually I will if I live long enough. Maybe you can smell what I'm stepping in. Alright, we got squad set. I don't know how well this is going to go. I am kind of living on the edge here. I believe you're still supposed to be on ultra performance or performance for stability on PC. I don't know why Tim Sweeney, Epic Games, the maker of Unreal Engine, which Fortnite is built in, I don't know why he can't optimize better for Lumen and Nanite, especially Lumen on PC. It's been very buggy. Fortnite on PC. I play on Xbox and PlayStation a good amount also, and it does not have those issues, but I'm sure Sweeney's doing some kind of Lumen Light. I want to look into exactly what they're doing. There is some type of Lumen Light version that works on consoles, and it's much more stable. I don't know why Sweeney cannot get Fortnite optimized for Lumen on PC. I am using an Intel Arc B580. There has been optimizations for the Battle Mage release, which is the B580 and the B560, and I'm sorry, B570, 10 gigabytes. And hopefully we get a B770 or something similar, something beefier. I would be able to pretty much crank this, I would think, with more optimizations in Fortnite. And Sweeney would get his act together, but we will see. Alright, so we are just on SnoozeTube. 40,000 kilobits per second, absolutely insane. And I actually did not set that yet, so I am going to get that done because I had all this other shit to do. So I'm going to go in there, get it done. 40,000 kilobits per second. I have never streamed this high. I've got my fiber connection, got some IPs on there. I've been running a server, some services on a server, and I finally got set up with Hub. I'm gonna actually do a managed switch for the next upgrade for this connection I have right now on the Arc workstation, and limit probably the bandwidth to about 500 megabits down and up for game streams and streams in general, just so I don't saturate the entire gigabit line, because I need it for services on the server I'm running. Alright, so 40,000 kilobit, target usage is balanced. I've got latency at ultra low, keyframe interval at 2 seconds, B frames at 3. I'm using Intel's QuickSync H.264. I'm at 1440p at the monitor level, but OBS is going to output the stream at 1080p. I could do 1440. But for now, just have to double check. Let me get this window will actually come into focus here. So the base canvas resolution is at 1080 and the output scaled resolution is at 1080. I'm gonna first try at 1080 and I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but maybe in the next stream I'll try 1440 at 40,000 kilobits. Let me see if 1080p works, and then I'll try 1440p, and I want to see if that actually YouTube will actually allow the stream to be archived at 1440p. YouTube is very stingy with videos. On YouTube, there aren't that many 4K videos on the platform. Most is at 1080p or even less. But let me just double check. So streaming output is at 40,000 kilobits per second. I'm using CBR rate control, QuickSync, and all the other razzmatazz. Alright, try a game here. You know what, I'm gonna go on the safe side and just start. I've set it to balance, but I'm gonna do performance. So I take a hit, I go from 50% 3D resolution to 43. So that's not huge. And we'll see if this is pretty stable. I might try balanced to get a little better 3D resolution. I am using Intel's XeSS in performance mode. Lumen is high. Global illumination and reflections are at lumen high. View distance is at near, which is going to help overall keep things stable. Everything else pretty much medium. I don't know this advanced graphics. I don't understand. Advanced graphics is show FPS, GPU crash debug, and report performance. How is that advanced graphics? Can someone explain that to me? I can't make sense of it. Alright. It is not cooling off in here. It's still 81. I've got the window open with a fan and it's 63 degrees outside, but it's 81 in here. I don't have a lot of servers running and stuff like that. I'm not generating a lot of heat. It's insane. It's just not cooling off. A snooze tube. The battery, of course, is running out. Looks like we are live on Very News. Snooze tube. Alright, I'm gonna have to give this some juice, which means I can't keep it right in front of me. This goddamn cable is not long enough. Basically screwed. Well, I mean, this is gigabit connection, up, down. Game is still slow as fuck. It's preparing shaders. So that's what's holding things up here. I don't remember it showing that in the past. I think this is a new feature. Maybe they were... How could they just now start compiling shaders? They should have been doing that for a long time. Maybe they just never showed the notice that they were going up. Alright, so I'm locked at 30 FPS. It's not cool. This happens a lot on PC. It just locks to fucking 30 FPS. Even though it's set to unlimited. The game looks so much better on PC, but 30 FPS sucks. I'm the only one over here. Need that gin and juice up in me. Shit. I forgot to check. 1440. I think Fortnite switched me back down to 1080p. So annoying. All right. I'm gonna reboot Fortnite. Locked FPS. Plus, I have to check. I think might switch me down to 1080p. Beyond annoying. Am I correct? No. It stayed at 1440. Alright, let me check. Under advanced display, the desktop mode and active signal mode are in sync at 1440 at 119 Hz. So that's good. Alright, so what I'm going to try is closing Fortnite. I'll have to painfully restart it. This browser should close. The Brave browser open. Alright, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. Wow. People were dogging this game. How much do they want for this game? 70 bucks? 50 bucks? Alright, VSync. Frame rate is unlimited. So why am I getting locked 30 FPS? I may never know. I'm gonna have to, there's GitHub has tracking issues, bugs for Fortnite. And I should have posted on there months ago. I've got to figure out why this shit continues to lock to 30 FPS. It fucking drives me nuts. I'm gonna keep it on performance. And hopefully works.